World Health Organization calls for urgent action to reduce patients' harm in healthcare. Now, that is because one of the leading causes of death is medical establishment, which is because of wrong medications, overtreatment, surgeries, overdose and reactions. According to World Health Organization, 5 patients die every minute because of unsafe medical care, and unsafe surgical procedures accounts for complications among 25% of patients, leading to 1 million deaths either during the surgery or immediately after the surgery. Now, if the medical care was the answer to all the health problems, then why would the 90% of the world population be sick according to World Health Organization? Hi, this is Murtaza Shakir and welcome to another video to put your health on autopilot and stay healthy effortlessly. This video we want to talk about the treatment for your health, and to help you understand this subject I have taken the example or the inspiration from the movie Munna, Bhai, MBBS. I believe almost everybody across India must have watched this movie. Now, why I am using, because it is easy to relate, you can understand, and I am able to put my point across in a much easier way. Now, when I was growing up, when I saw this movie, I was like, I know it's good, Dr. Asthana, Munna Bhai, everybody is doing that stuff. But when I was suffering through my illnesses like asthma, fibromyalgia, chronic sinus allergy, I was on medication. I studied pharmacy for 6 years. I studied medicine. I realized what medicine can do, what medicine cannot do, and then I understood the bigger picture of health, that health is not just about the body. So when you talk about health today, from the medical profession, the Dr. Asthana's mentality, it is health is about the body. They call it a subject. So it's working on the disease, or it is working on the symptom. Now, there is nothing wrong in having this as one of the mode of treatment, but if you see, health is two part. It is one part is this and the other part is this, which I will talk about in the later part of the video. So we need people like Dr. Asthana. If you see the scene where the lady says that I want to have good feelings and relationship with my patients, and he immediately says that we cannot have that, because if you see my hand, this has done thousands of surgeries, but if I operate on my daughter, it will not be stable. So you need good doctors who can perform surgeries. You need them during the emergency, you need them during when there is an attack or when there is a breakdown, when there is hospitalization. So when the person is in a hospital where they need critical care, the surgery is required, there is a trauma, you need doctors who can intervene and provide the surgery, heal, cut, repair, and the person can be saved. So the doctors are life saving over here. But this is not the part of the treatment. If you are only focused on the treatment and giving medicine and just treating the body, health is not achieved, and that is because it is only the treatment of the body and not the treatment of the person, which is the person's mind, the person's emotions, the person's attitude. Everything combined together gives you the health. So it is the body plus the person. Now, when you work on the person, you start healing the person internally along with the right medical care. That is the right treatment which you can get, which will help you heal. Now, Munna Bhai is an example. I don't mean Munna Bhai in reality, but it can be replaced with counselors, healers, coaches, alternative therapies, where you are working on the person. Now, Munna Bhai did work on the person unintentionally. So I have to take 3 examples from the movie. One was the Papa, the famous character, the father of the Dr. Rustam. When he was rushed to hospital, he was unconscious, he was not eating, then he was put on the saline, and he immediately says, please feed him through the mouth, and everybody shuts him off like, just do your business. Then he calls circuit, he gets the carom, they start playing carom, and the Papa sees that, he gets up from the bed, he starts playing, he starts engaging, and he calls Rustam and he says that I am hungry, please give me juice. Now that happened because there was the sense of purpose which was bought back unintentionally by the character Munna Bhai, and it is being scientifically proven among the blue zones that people who live longest and healthiest, they have a good sense of purpose. Now when you lose the sense of purpose, you lose your appetite, you don't want to eat. But when the purpose was brought back into his life, the appetite came back, he started enjoying life again, and he was able to get out of the hospital. The second interesting case was the case of Anand Bhai, where he was just called as a subject by the doctors, and the Munna Bhai asked the doctors, like, why are you calling him subject? Like, is he alive? Like, yes, he is very much alive, but he cannot respond, he can only hear. So like, if he can hear, we have to call him and use his name. So they're like, what is his name? It's like, his name is Anand. So he calls him Anand Bhai, he takes Anand Bhai out on the wheelchair, he does his haircut, he starts playing games with him, he starts communicating with him, and Anand Bhai starts getting something which is very important, which is the care and the love. He starts getting the love and the care back, which is the word which comes from the nurture. So he starts getting nurse, like you have nurse in the hospital, and the word nurse comes from the word nurture, which is to care. And again, it's proven by one of the longest Harvard study and among the blue zones that one of the reasons of good health and longevity is love and connection. If you have good relationship, if you have loving people, if there is good communication, conversation, that helps you live long, it helps you heal yourself. And that is what helped Anand Bhai, because he got somebody who was interacting with him. He was not looked as a subject anymore, he was treated and looked as a human being. So he was looked as a human being and not just as a human body. Now when he got that care, he was able to overcome, and in the end we saw that he was the person who was narrating the entire story. And the last one was Zahir Bhai, which was the character of Jimmy Shergill. Unfortunately, it was shown that he passed away because of the cancer. But if you see that Munna Bhai, there also diagnosis that what was the reason of the cancer. He says that I have never touched alcohol, I have never smoked, I have never looked at girls, I'm working. And he's like, are you eating outside? So like, you need your mother, you need to get married and you need to start eating home cooked food. So maybe that was the reason, I don't know. But at the end, he could not save him, but he was able to help him live whatever years of life he had. He started working on the person, so he started enjoying the rest of his days. So if we can combine both the modalities, which is working on the person, taking care of the mind and emotions and the body, then we initiate the process of healing. And I would like to end this with this quote from the famous movie, one of the movie, which is Patch Adams, where this American doctor who shifted his entire mindset of treating the patients with a normal care, where he had a hospital where there were clowns and the people were entertained, people were laughing. And he quotes this in the movie, in the final scene, where he says that when you treat a disease, which is the body, you either win or you lose. But if you treat a person, then I guarantee you will win. That is because it does not matter if the person is surviving or if the person is dying, but the person will die with a smile on his or her face. He will endure less pain because he is getting love. There is purpose and connection back. There is a purpose to live. He is not just surviving and just breathing on medications. So if you really want to treat people and you want to eliminate the burden of medicine, you want to eliminate the medical bills and expense and ill health, then we need to work on combining both of them. It is not that this is good or this is bad. Both of them have their own space. We need to combine them, which will expedite the treatment, put your health on autopilot and allow you to stay healthy effortlessly. I hope this video helps you take care of your treatment procedures or bring back health either in you or in your loved ones. If you like the video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, share it with your friends and family who need to hear this, so that they can take care of their body and the mind and emotions and help them heal and recover. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'll see you soon in the next video.